Guys, welcome back to the third episode of the Under the Syrup podcast, the Pancakes. We're talking about Sonic and some of the games we play. Sonic 3, the movie
hmm
today.
The
Mhm.
movie,
Yeah,
the
the
Sonic 3, that
Sonic
Sonic,
3 movie. Yep,
yes,
yep.
that's gonna be like murdering Zack about something.
No, we're not.
No, 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 no,
Um,
no, just metaphorically.
oh, we're gonna I guess maybe we might. What do you guys think about the movie? What was your,
Uh, I guess
Opinion.
I'll state it now,
You got
because I finally finished my editing for the Sonic 3 movie video I'm gonna do
mm-hmm,
about it. Uh, I think the writing dips in some spots.
mm-hmm,
Uh, Stakes are set pretty high, and I think it has a good overall ending.
mm-hmm.
Uh, the first part of the movie does move kind of fast. I wish it was like a bit faster than it should move. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Uh,
Shadow's backstory was really good. I liked it. It
mm-hmm.
made do with what they had. I like how they had the excuse for the arc because they didn't put it in Shadow's backstory. I like what they did for that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I like. I do think Tom should have died. It would have set a better tone for the rest of
Yeah,
the movie.
like unironically, it actually would have been better if he died.
Yeah. From a writing perspective, like, because I've been getting more into writing, like, it's kind of it would set it even higher if you had Tom die there.
hmm Yeah. Um, I enjoyed it. I thought sometimes some of the quips that everyone kept saying was kind of
Yeah.
cringe.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I just want to finish up my thought, Cole,
yeah,
before
yeah.
you get into yours. And finally, I thought the action was really good and was probably the best part of the movie. I enjoyed
hmm
Supersonic versus Super Shadow and the Sonic and Shadow dap up.
hmm Um,
All right, that's it.
obviously,
Your turn.
yeah. Obviously, Jim Carrey stole the show with his
Yep.
performance, but
Yeah.
Keanu wasn't bad. The other actors weren't bad. They all were fine, you know. I
Mm.
thought the battle with Supersonic and Super Shadow, it looked like they were in a Dragon Ball wasteland. It felt very Dragon Ball. Not
Yeah.
just because they were Super Saiyan. Um the plot,
I
yeah, the plot was fine, I think.
Do you mean like it felt like Dragon Ball in the good way or bad way?
I think in a pretty neutral way. I don't think it me
I think
noticing it felt similar. I don't
I
think it
think it
took
looked
away
like
from it.
Dragon Ball in like the good way because it made fights, like with flying in it have some impact because you
hmm
could really tell what was happening
Yeah, it
instead of
was
just
like in a
scroll through
Dragon
buildings.
Ball wasteland, I feel like,
Yeah,
kind of.
it worked for what
Yeah,
they were trying.
yeah. It
I thought like originally when Keanu Reeves was cast, I was like, oh cool, Keanu Reeves, he's gonna do decent at the role, and I think he did good at the role. I think he did pretty good.
hmm Yeah, yeah.
I can
It's
understand if that's gonna be like people's shadow now, you know?
yeah. Um it I thought
Uh,
Oh, I thought there was this one scene where Tails kept telling Sonic to be patient about something, and then he doesn't act patient. He they were when they were breaking into the gun base. He was like, you
oh
have to
yeah,
wait,
that.
Sonic." And it kind of annoyed me that there weren't any consequences. It's just he doesn't wait, and then
Well,
nothing. I don't know.
I think that part was good because Sonic, well, not good. I thought it was decent because I mean Sonic saw the barrier going back up and he was like, okay, I just gotta go.
hmm Yeah.
I think it was a good writing decision in Sonic's character, and I think it was a good decision to let that play out the way it did
Mm.
because otherwise they wouldn't have gotten in.
Um.
It came with a pretty cool super speed section after that as well, where Sonic just went straight through the gun base, so that was cool.
hmm I liked when the old Dr. Eggman was like I can't like a woman in the military. I thought that was really
Yeah,
funny.
I thought that was funny. I also like the Robotnik dance scene. That was really good.
Oh, Caleb's back, I
Really?
think. Hey,
You good now?
Yeah. Sorry, it's just dad came from work. I'm on set.
yeah.
So what were your thoughts on Sonic 3?
Um, like parts. I thought the comedy was funny, and I feel like they could have done better on just focusing more on emotional beats.
Jeez. You're kind of, I don't know, breaking up for me. I don't know. Yeah.
It's happening for me, but I'm following what he's saying.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I think it's funny. Have we like touched on like the little feuds between Disney and Sonic at
Oh yeah,
some
we should touch on that.
do you guys I've kind of followed up on it, so I can touch on it.
Yeah,
I didn't really watch the Mufasa versus Sonic 3 thing. I didn't.
Okay, so no, but the thing is like lying in their advertising by saying that Mufasa is number one grossed in America,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not. Uh, and like it's also bragging number one in the world, which Sonic won't release worldwide until the end of January.
I see.
And I think what kind of shows people that Disney's desperate about it is because Disney CEO just kind of said, "Yeah, we want Sonic now."
Mm.
I don't know if they mean like the brand in total or just like the film rights to Sonic.
That's interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't expect Disney to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want it to happen because almost every single brand that Disney has gotten their hands on, they've pretty much ruined it.
They're not. I don't think. There's no way they'll get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with the way that Sega's thinking now, and then the way that other companies have gone when they got into Disney, I think it's pretty obvious what their decision should be.
hmm Oh, the end. There was the at the end, metal
Spoiler.
Sonic and a.
Oh,
Oh,
me and Zach talked about this, but it's either gonna be a Heroes story or a Sonic CD
Like time
adaptation.
travel shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah. That. I don't. It didn't really do too much for me. It wasn't like I wasn't disappointed. I mean, but I wasn't like super hyped that it'd be Metal Sonic. I mean, um, that was kind of expected. They could have gone another way, but that's still like the main thing I would expect.
Well, I was thinking silver, honestly, so that's what made it more hype for me.
Yeah,
No, at
I
least
think it was like one of those two.
I like Silver. I think
I think silver could have been a good choice for it.
I think, yeah, I think they should have adapted the Archie comics.
In like
I don't know.
Wow.
That
There are a lot
I don't
in
know.
Archie.
That I shouldn't. That was stupid. Yeah.
yeah, I didn't understand what you meant by that at all.
I don't think I did either.
like
I
home
think the
means you
Archie
want
comics are good, but I don't think they work in a movie universe like this.
Yeah.
also he wants all 25 arcs from the RG comics like
Yep.
in one
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
I think Metal Sonic and Amy was definitely for most people unexpected, but it is pretty cool in the end. Because there is more like predictions that can be made, and if it was Silver, you know,
Yeah.
because if it was Silver, uh, we would obviously just go like, oh, it's gonna be a Sonic 06 thing, but with Metal Sonic and Amy, it's gonna be like, oh, we don't know what it's gonna if it's gonna be like a CD or hero story.
Hmm.
I'm hoping I really want a live action Metal Overlord.
Yeah, I think Metal Overlord would be the best way to go about it.
Hmm. Um, when I meant Sonic Archie comics, I meant like the Sonic Christmas Carol comic where like it's a Christmas Carol but with Sonic characters, you know? I'm
Who's
sorry. I'm gonna
okay?
stop
Like
this.
Dr.
Yeah,
Eggman
I was about to
would
say, please.
like he's a Scrooge.
Dr. Eggman is Scrooge.
Okay, and who's Jacob Marley?
Uh,
Who's Bob Cratchit? His like overworked
okay, I don't
employee.
know. I don't.
Who's Tiny Tim?
I I
All
don't
right,
know. It's all fan fiction. Now that I look it up, but I know it is real.
all right.
Maybe not.
Wow.
Yeah, Sonic.
But so for in terms of like other movies, have you guys watched anything else?
I watched this probably won't. I watched the Bob Dylan biopic, but obviously that doesn't really like affect anything here, as Timothy
Yeah,
Chalamet did
no,
really good.
it doesn't. I watched it. It was good. I liked it,
Yeah,
but like it doesn't have anything to do
yeah.
with
Timothy
what we're
Chalamet
doing
was
here.
really good
I
though.
would gladly talk with you about this, but
What
like
else? I've
this is
been
more of a Sonic
yeah.
thing.
You
I'm
guys
in the
go
middle
ahead.
of Arcane season 2 right now. I've been watching Arcane. That's really good.
Oh, I'm sorry for your soul. Hole.
Why are you sorry for my soul about it?
It's a
Oh,
good
it's just a
show.
sad. It's sad. I don't.
It's
It's just a
bad?
sad show.
Oh, it's
No,
sad.
no, it's
Yeah. Yeah, it is very sad. I
it is
Yeah,
like
sad.
there's a episode.
it is a sad show.
Yeah.
It's so
I
Like
think
sad.
I liked Arcane.
mhm.
I think it's probably the best show that came out this year, like with the season 2.
Well, yeah.
Uh,
I
yeah,
really
nothing.
liked the alternate universe episode. I thought it was really funny when they jump
Yeah.
between Jace like watching like the destroyed world and then
The
Echo in like the happy universe.
Hmm.
the Echoes like Echo. Can't bel Did you see that? Like when uh,
What?
hmm?
What'd you say?
Oh, I said, did you guys see when
All right. Okay. Moving
Kills.
on.
Uh, uh, so I think that the next Sonic game, I kind of want to talk about that because we've been getting like hints on what the next Sonic game is gonna be, but yet, what do you think it's gonna be?
I'm pretty Sonic Racing Crossed Worlds, or adjust glasses, straightens bow tie.
I meant mainline.
I think it's going to be straightens bow tie.
I can barely understand, Caleb.
Yeah, you're kind. It's
Here,
very
I'm gonna leave then.
okay. Um, I
Do
did he
you
mean
want
he's gonna rejoin or
I
did
don't
he?
know.
Let's wait a second.
I mean, we can continue doing
Yeah,
this. We
I
have a lot of
saw.
topics to talk about.
Yeah, so apparently, yeah, Sega said they'll be doing something very like a game changer. They said. Wait, no, that's not. Shoot, wrong thing. They said it'll be challenging and exciting. The next Sonic game.
Yeah.
So
I think what it could be is that it's probably going to be um a Sonic adventure kind of game.
yeah, because yeah, the
Because
interviewer
it
did.
seems like with like all the stuff they've been doing, like with the boost formula, it's kind of been going back to the same controls of like Sonic Adventure, except with the boost replaced with the spin dash, you know?
Yeah.
Um, so I think that it'd be like the best idea to just well, not in the best idea. I think the better prediction is to just kind of go like, yeah, it's probably gonna be friggin' an adventure game. I will
Yeah.
say the boost formula is really good though.
Mm,
Uh, not in the terms of like huge gameplay wise. I think the boost formula is okay with like speed running and all that.
yeah.
It's a pretty. It's not like a high skill ceiling, but it's not a low one.
hmm
Uh, I think that really works out for a lot of people as more casuals can do speed running and like replay the game again and
Yeah.
again, you know.
Oh, what?
And uh, but it feels like the boost at this point is just a glorified spin dash for the adventure games
Uh.
because it doesn't feel as fast as it used to be, you know.
Uh huh.
With the recent Shadow gens, it's a bit more slow, and with Sonic Frontiers especially, it's slow. Uh, and it's just like I think it should be. It feels like a spin dash, and it feels like I'm just waiting for a spin dash at this point.
Mm. Yeah. I think an something adventure esque
Mhm.
wouldn't surprise me. Um.
Uh, Also, I've been hearing some things about like some redesigns.
mm,
And I'm like, what? I heard
I.
someone talk about like a Sonic redesign coming, and I'm like, they're probably not gonna redesign Sonic at this point.
Mm,
He's kind of like a Mario at this point, where he's not gonna get redesigned.
mm,
You know? I do think it would be cool to like add clothing to Sonic at some point, like maybe like a scarf like he did in Sonic Boom,
yeah.
just to like add a bit more.
I could see him with like kind of a jacket. I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see him with clothes.
I
Um.
I think I think in terms of like like things that they put into the game, I think they should bring back that little like cosmetic item that Sonic puts on. Because you know he had like the light dash ring before, that little blue ring on his wrist.
Yeah.
Then he had like Chips like wristband or whatever that thing was called. I keep forgetting even though I played Sonic Unleashed 5 times.
Mm,
Uh but I think overall, that we should bring back that kind of thing because for the past like almost since 2012, I want to say. No, not 2012. 2017. I'm gonna say that because that's when Sonic Forces released. We didn't have all that much like to add to Sonic, you know?
Hmm.
It's just been kind of stagnant with his character design. Not saying that's a bad thing, but like the only thing we really got in as a change is the lightning, and I think the lightning is stupid.
Mm. Um, yeah, wouldn't be like a remaster maybe, or like there's a
For
chance we'll get like a remake or something this year.
yeah, for sure. I think we're gonna be getting a Heroes remake.
Yeah, that's because the uh the there's a leak, and this is a leak about like a code name that's a beer, and beers I know are for like 2D games and remakes for their code names, and
Mm.
which
I
I'm
think it's
learning.
also like the most probable that they've been talking about adventure games recently,
Yeah.
and we recently also got like a Sonic render. I don't know if you can find it, but if you can find it, you should put it up on screen right now. But if you can find it, it looks like the same Heroes pose. Like he's
Okay.
doing like the Heroes pose from before. Uh,
Yeah.
it was leaked. I don't know if it's online anymore, considering Sega might have taken it down somehow.
Yeah, sure,
It
it's
might be somewhere out
somewhere.
there. But I think that the render kind of says, yeah, that's what's gonna be our that's gonna be our Sonic
Hmm.
for Sonic Heroes. I'd say
Yeah.
the render looks good because I saw it.
Mm. Yeah, I think Sonic. Yeah, I think that a Sonic Heroes remake would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um, what do you think of the new Sonic? Well, wait, it's just Sonic racing game, right?
Oh, Sonic Crossworlds was it called?
Yeah, actually, there's really not much to think. It was just like we
Yeah.
have a teaser trailer at this point. We just know that it's coming.
Yeah.
I
Hold
hope
on, let me
it's
search it out.
yeah,
Yeah, it was showed off at the Game Awards, right?
yeah.
Um, here's one thing I hope they do for Sonic Crossworlds. Uh, because I hope that the name Crossworlds implies that possibly multiple vehicles to pick from. Not just like not just like the carts, but they bring
Mm.
back the hoverboard.
Oh, I thought you
Oh,
were gonna pose. Is my audio better now?
yeah.
Yeah, it's better.
I thought you were gonna propose like in. I thought
What?
you were gonna bring up like I think it's like in either Transformed or the original All Stars Racing. They wanted like the dwarf guy from Golden Axe in there as a like ride along character, like on like one of the birds from that series. So I thought you were gonna be like that as an ulterior vehicle, or like Jet on the roller skates,
Oh.
or
I just kind of meant like bring back the some of the vehicles that they had in the original Sonic Riders,
Do
but still have the carts as like an option.
do does
okay.
everyone
Having
is it always the same car in the Sonic racing games?
I have no idea.
yeah, when Sega All Stars came out, it just kind of turned into same shit.
So just each character is different then, and they don't
Yeah.
get be cool even
They don't
even
even
if it
feel all that different, actually.
yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. It'd be even if it's like freaking Mario Kart DS where they each have like two carts, or it'd be cool to have some
Well, in
variety.
Team, I think they
Yeah.
have like you can customize into like 5 different like
Mm,
car shapes and like types and
Do they? Yeah,
yeah.
That would be good.
that's yeah. I don't really. Yeah, I don't have too
Hope
much
like
of a.
I was hoping cross worlds as in like just Sega also more like cross. I want the Bonanza Brothers. I want the Opa Opa. I want the Choo Choos and Jet from Jet Set Radio.
Mhm.
I think we should get a Sonic Jet Set costume in this game. We should.
Yeah,
I do. Yeah, I do think a Sega like because they have a. Don't they have a Sega All Star like racing game?
they have
They,
2,
yeah, I
Yeah.
think it'd be cool to have that, or
which is
like
like yeah,
even just some cameos, like Rob
hmm
in Mario Kart. Like that'd be cool.
yeah, which is
Yeah.
like I love uh Team Sonic Racing, Sonic Team Racing, whatever. I like it a lot, but it's like so sterile. Like it with it just being like the base Sonic like roster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Wait,
I'm gonna look at the roster.
yeah, I'm trying to remember who I was thinking of a couple days ago when I was originally gonna post a rant about Team Sonic Racing.
The
And
teams
so then like
are
when I was
Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Omochao, which is weird, and Big, uh, Blaze, Silver, Vector, and Eggman, Metal Sonic, and Zavik, which is also weird.
That yeah, cause
Yeah.
like let me think. They could have done Eggman, Metal Sonic, and then Orbot and Cubot is a one character. Like 'cause that would have made more
Yeah,
sense than
that's true.
freaking Zavik.
Mhm.
Zavik.
Could have put Zavik up with some of the other of
Also,
the
I didn't
Evil
like the choice of Omochao.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought it was gonna be Cream. It should have been Cream.
It should have been Cream. It's also like, because like it's Omochao and like 3 other Chow. And I'm pretty
Dark
sure
Chow,
like
Hero Chow, and Neutral Chow. You know.
neutral Chow is like cheese. I'm pretty sure. Like the red bow tie Chow that Cream has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I so I don't know much about. Is the gimmick that it's like they're all in like pairs of three, like Sonic Heroes? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
which is
I don't.
because they didn't do a Chaotix team. They did a
Yeah, they
Vector
did.
Blade Team Silver.
I don't. I don't. Wait. Yeah. Wait. What the heck? This is Vector, Silver, and Blaze.
Like
Who's
they didn't
Shadow
do a.
with? Shadow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's okay. That's normal.
Oh yeah, there is also a Team Dark. With
That's
all the people,
normal.
Shadow, Rouge, and Omega.
So yeah, I think that first of all, it's weird that they don't have the teams right. Like, and I don't think a team. I don't know. It could work, but having to have each like slot on your roster be like three different characters that go together and like Sonic, I feel like that doesn't go very well
Yeah.
because I don't know.
Oh, I will say the team mechanic does like really incentivize like working together. You can like give them or take item boxes when like you give them out. You can they're like
Yep.
role specific because they're like there's power, speed, and technique drivers, which like each driver fits into, and they're like role specific items that you can give to other people. And there's the trail, so like the character in your team that is like furthest ahead should try to like drive in a pretty straight or like logical line so the other can shadow them and get a big boost.
Mm, yeah,
Like stuff like
I think and this is from someone who's never played it. I feel like just making it so each of the, instead of having to go with like the teams that I don't, you could just
And it,
like
yeah, you
what
can like
you can
match team.
mix and match. Oh yeah, I don't know. It's just
I do want to say
Savick.
something about the game. All the characters of each archetype feel kind of the same.
Hmm.
I think that's my problem. I would like a little bit more like diverted stats, you know?
I'm
Mhm.
Like
looking. Yeah,
I don't want all the racers to like feel the same. That's like I guess that's kind of like my Mario Kart thing. I thought that would be like the gold standard to have
Oh,
different stats for each character.
yeah.
But like when I was playing Team Sonic Racing, it just kind of felt the same playing characters of each
another thing, because
archetype.
I remember in the original Sega and Sonic All Stars Racing, like Opa Opa just flies, doesn't he? And like Ooh La La and the Choo Choos are in a rocket ship.
Yeah.
Like even though it's just a normal kart race, like I want more of that. Just like
Yeah.
vehicles that fit set characters.
Didn't
Is
Sega All
Monkey Ball
Stars had
Sega?
Yeah,
yeah.
they're
Has
in
a
Didn't
Monkey
like
Sega
Ball
All
going.
Stars have Super Sonic? Like Sonic would turn super and then he'd just start flying?
um
I
I
don't know
think
if it's that game or
Yeah,
Sonic and
I'm.
Shadow, they're like ultimate. Like if you're behind in like the race, you'd get that item.
Oh, okay. Okay, that thanks.
Yeah,
That confirms what I thought it
I'm.
was.
I'm looking, and like I cannot. The stats between Omega and Zavik are like almost exactly the same.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Yeah, looking
And
at the
like I don't
wiki.
think that like counts too much. Like because like all of the ultimates are pretty much like that. Like Billy Hatcher like is rolling on a giant egg. The monkey ball is like get into a monkey ball, like all that.
They should just be in a monkey ball the whole time. That should be their card.
Would be
That
cool.
would,
That would be cool, definitely.
but
They're in a banana cart, which is funny though.
yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Um, we might
hmm.
have. Who's your want characters for the new the for cross worlds?
Are we
Maybe.
like just Sonic characters or like all of
We're,
Sega?
if
I
we're saying
mean,
just Sonic characters, I have my answer.
that's probably what it will be. So if we're
Because like I've always wanted Rise Star should be a like Rise Star is important enough. I like Rise Star. He should be a playable character.
I
Like
think with like the recent characters that we should like have infinite probably Sage and Black Doom inside a
Black,
kart
that would
racer.
be funny. I
Yeah,
think
I think just Black Doom from his perspective would just be hilarious.
I but honestly, well, like Black Doom's like more important. But like that reminds me so much of like in like Mario Kart 7 where they had Queen Bee as a playable racer. Like it's random.
Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
I just remembered.
I guess.
I want Maria.
Oh yeah. Sad thing about Sonic 3. Spoilers, guys. Maria doesn't get shot with a gun. I
Freaking
couldn't cheer.
yeah, that like I know why they. I know like because actually I wouldn't have had the heart to do that. There were too many children enjoying it. I don't think I
Yeah.
would have had the heart to like cheer and like I don't know. But yeah,
Uh,
that
Which is
yeah.
Dead
like
I don't.
Maria for Sonic
Yeah,
Racing.
Dead
like
Maria. I do think the explosion was probably cooler.
Mhm.
It's also more painful,
I mean, yeah.
just not for the movie standpoint.
I think if they had like a scene of Maria getting fucking shot in the back of the dome, it would get PG-13.
I was in McDonald's.
Like
They also just they didn't really show her death. It just kind of like Yeah, an explosion happened. She died.
I get that. It was a child dying in a children's movie. You probably wouldn't want to show that. It's like how they won't show Tom dying.
They
Mhm.
could have it.
It's a children's movie at the end of the day, therefore no one can die.
Well, I mean, Maria did
Other than-
die.
I mean, yeah, but I mean,
Eggman.
like, they can't
Eggman
die with,
hopefully
like,
died.
blocking
I don't
their
want
head.
him back. Like, I really like Jim Carrey Eggman, but I don't think he should come back.
The thing is, that means they would need something else, someone else.
They have Metal Sonic. They don't need Eggman. They can. There's
Metal Sonic
enough.
was-
There's enough. I
Metal
think they
Sonic
can
was
get.
made by Eggman.
Yeah,
at least-
but he's from the future or something. Wait, that doesn't
Whatever the fourth
help.
movie
He was
has
made at some
planned.
point.
Whatever the fourth movie has planned is going to be weird.
I was at
Dude,
McDonald's.
people love Sonic 3.
Yeah.
Like, online, people are calling it like,
People are
like
the third coming of Christ. I don't. People are like,
I'm calling it the 5th.
people are like throwing like fans and like rose petals into the roads. They're like,
Mhm.
I think personally for me, it's a 9 out of 10 movie. It's a good movie.
I
Like,
will say,
especially-
the only scenes I blatantly did not enjoy were the overly comical Eggman and Eggman scenes.
what?
like the one where he like jumped on him is like Santa. He was like,
The one where they get a new suit and he's legitimately like hugging the man's.
well, you have a bad
Oh.
opinion.
Yeah.
hate fun. I hate fun.
I hate Eggman. I hate Jim Carrey.
Yeah, you hate Jim Carrey.
I hate when my
You
friends
probably
are
want him
happy.
to like die, don't you? I was at McDonald's and these kids were arguing over the Happy Meal toys about whether Super Shadow or Super Sonic was more powerful. And I was like, did you see the movie? Super Sonic won.
Oh yeah.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No, but
Yeah, pretty funny how I thought it was. I was gonna laugh at it, but like I didn't. I think the fact that Supersonic just out of nowhere just gained the power of God to just punch the absolute living hell out of Shadow.
I have a
Jane-
question. Who decided that
Oh.
Shadow was the ultimate life form? Like who? Because he's been bested before. I don't think he is the ultimate life form. I don't
I
think he
think
is.
people say it, and so does like alien warlord. He says it a lot too. So much so that he wants to take over Shadow as a vessel
But
instead of his like.
then he's
I
not the
think what they
ultimate
mean
life
by
form.
ultimate life form, I think in general he's kind of has like the perfect body, but like he's not like the most powerful ever.
Like genetically, he's like
Yeah, genetically
is
he's the
he?
he's
Yeah.
the ultimate life form, but like
Wait,
power
so
wise,
it's
he's not gonna be the
uh,
ultimate life.
So would that
me
make
versus
like?
tells
Sorry.
me not to worry about Shadow the Hedgehog.
Does that make like Usain Bolt the ultimate life form in our universe? Because he's like the fastest.
I mean, I guess.
Oh. Guess.
Anyway, guys, we made this episode to announce my resignation from the Pancake Society
No, we
under
did
this.
not.
Yeah.
No.
Joining another
no.
podcast called Creators Block, and I will never be on this podcast ever again. Cole will be doing the thumbnails instead of I, and yeah,
Oh.
that's this episode.
That's crazy. No.
So talk about.
Oh wait.
I kind of want.
Sorry. You
I
go.
kind of want to talk about something that I've been doing. I think it's interesting because
Wow.
because it's kind of shown me something. Like
Wait.
after the
Okay, there you go. I'm sorry.
after the Mufasa movie, I decided I was going to watch like all the Marvel movies and like do kind of like a retrospective on them on my channel.
Mm,
I'm probably gonna post some clips to like shorts on this channel as well,
yeah.
like just because. Um,
Oh,
but
so
I
we're
think that it's like I just got to the Infinity Saga. I've been binging these movies all day while playing games and writing notes down and everything.
mhm.
Uh, yeah. So after Endgame, I kind of want to say this is the Disney effect now. I'm probably gonna be labeling it as that in my video.
Mhm.
But
I think that's a little unfair.
I mean, I mean Disney. I think they had Marvel, the whole MCU.
not the whole MCU. It was after Endgame.
What?
Yeah.
Are you
No, Marvel was a standalone company for the most part.
what? Caleb, right? Right? Am I right, Caleb?
I'm
Then
gonna look.
was
Gonna be
Marvel bought by Disney.
When did Marvel get Disneyed? Disney.
Huh.
2009, my guy.
2009. Huh.
Yeah, it's not.
Wait. Wait, when was that?
There's no
Hmm.
Disney, in fact. I'm sorry. No,
The
that's
deal was completed on. Oh wait, I'm thinking of the CEO. Who was the fucking CEO? I forgot. Who was the new CEO?
Well, right now it's Bob Iger, but that's
Yeah.
after that other
Yeah,
guy.
I'm thinking about the previous one because he started what I call the Disney effect.
okay. So you got to call it now
The
the whatever
previous
that guy's
previous
name
one.
effect.
Yeah. He's the previous guy started what I thought was the Disney effect.
But it's actually the him effect.
Yeah. I'll call it that in my video, but who was it?
You should just call it the Disney effect. After Endgame, Disney bought Marvel.
Oh, Michael Esner. Oh my gosh.
All right.
He was the No wait, Bob Iger says it's been the guy for the
Well,
past couple years.
yeah, but he's pretty good. I like Bob
Yeah.
Iger.
I
I
think
think
Bob
you're
Iger's good,
Bob
but like
Chapek.
mhm.
Bob Chapek. He had it from 2020 to 2022.
Okay. But nothing really huge happened for Marvel in that year. So I might call it the Iger effect because
Well,
that's when
Iger's
it
like been
happened.
doing good like stuff. I don't get.
But what I kind of noticed with like the Marvel movies is that like up until like the end of Endgame or just Endgame in general, it didn't really feel like head executives were just like beating into the movie, you know? It
Mhm.
felt like they were allowing like the writers to do what they wanted for the most part. Okay.
Okay.
But I feel like something changed in Disney, like especially after COVID,
You do.
that like and I heard it was partially the CEO's fault. I'm not gonna fully blame the CEO. I'm still gonna call it the Iger effect. But I think that after Endgame, the quality of the Marvel movies started to like dip. Because No Way Home felt like like I liked No Way Home as like a standalone movie,
I think looking back on
but
it, it's not
yeah,
like
but yeah, looking back on it,
as
it feels
epic.
like it's trying to like nostalgia, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it's trying to be its own thing.
I do think the next Spider-Man will be good though. I
Yeah.
think I have hope in that. But yeah.
I think I think what's been happening is that it's not I wouldn't say it's really Bob Iger. Now the more that I think about it, I think it's more of like the shareholders, the people that the executives listen to, just because they have
Yeah.
shares in the company.
But there have been a lot, not a lot, like far and few between. But like that's just kind of like the era we're in with media.
Yeah.
There are like too many like high budget stinkers getting
Yeah.
through the cracks into production and into theaters.
I think
Um,
that's the problem with nowadays with like animated movies, whatever movies that we're getting. It doesn't seem like there's like a huge quality check anymore. It
like as long as it has an IP attached to it,
Yeah.
or
The
like
only
I kind of
only-
miss that like quality that we had where like
Mhm.
back then.
quality and new ideas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I mean, I love the Sam Raimi movies to death, so I'm definitely gonna bring this up. The Sam Raimi movies were like kind of a way to show what you can do with the IP while not fully following the story or ruining it.
Mhm. Well, yeah.
And
Yeah.
like just seeing some of these IPs being ruined, like She-Hulk, I think she's a good character in the comic, but like seeing her in the show was terrible. I had to watch it.
I mean, but like one She-Hulk did so bad, so maybe that will allow Disney to know, oh, we got to put more checks on characters. We got to maybe even make a new IP, maybe even make something new. But
I hope so. Yeah.
They won't do that.
I don't think they're gonna make anything new. But with all of these like with all this new Marvel stuff coming up, and it seems like Marvel's now starting to like really go on quality checking each of their movies now. Because like in recent times we've been like after No Way Home, it felt like a lot of movies weren't being quality checked at Marvel.
Hmm.
Thor: Love and Thunder is a
Yeah.
prime example.
The last, in my personal opinion, was Guardians 3.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
That's probably
I was gonna
true.
bring it up,
Yeah.
which is sad to see like James Gunn go. But I'm
Yeah.
really excited to see his DCU stuff. I'm really excited to see that new Superman.
Superman looks
Oh
so
yeah,
good,
the Superman
bro.
movie. Yeah.
That they're
Marvel's
doing
squeaking in their boots.
they're doing a correct thing by not jumping into Batman.
I
Yeah.
think
Because I'm gonna
that
quickly. I have a question to ask you guys.
Yeah.
What has been missing from every single time any producer has tried to do a DC cinematic universe? Do you know what there has almost been nothing of, just in
What?
general?
what?
Robin. They have never gone into any of the.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
Like,
That is true.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
so much longer.
Mhm.
And it's also like Robin is kind of now a key part to Batman's story. He
Robin
kind of has to be in
alone.
there.
Yeah. Robin.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the Teen Titans Go live action.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Give us a Teen Titans live action.
I
Not
like how
Teen
Zach
Titans
just said,
fucking
yeah,
Go.
sure. But I just
Remember-
said I want a live action Teen Titans
I'm
Go.
thinking of the bit from
I want Teen Titans Go in live action. I want the stinky 3D models to
Guys, okay.
interact with human people.
What? What
I-
are you thinking of,
I'm
Caleb?
just thinking of because Tristan is like lobbying for a Robin movie. I'm just thinking of like the bit from Teen Titans Go to the Movies, where like Robin and the Teen Titans are sitting in this movie theater and like they're getting like movie promos for like new superhero movies, and it's like everything but Robin. Like
Oh,
there's
I
an
remember that.
Oh
movie
yeah. For
There's
sure.
like the Batmobile movie.
Yeah, I saw that.
you
I remember
kidding me?
that so clearly. That was
It
actually
would be
a
so
really good
awesome,
joke
you know.
in
It
the
would
movie.
be so cool.
It would be the most incredible
I think it'd be the
superhero
most-
Hero movie the world has ever seen.
Yeah,
No, DC Cinematic Universe has touched Robin because Robin alone has as much story as Batman does.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah, like
And like yeah, and it's definitely also like oh, who would go see a Robin movie? Wah, wah, sort
Yeah.
of thing for executives.
because people really like dark and gritty Batman, and Robin doesn't feel dark and gritty. Like the public
First two
sees Robin
are.
as a goofy child, as a goofy little guy, you know.
They need to meet any of the first two Robin. They need to meet Dick Grayson and Todd, and they say that
Well, they
again.
do know Dick Grayson from the '60s TV show. That was Dick
Only-
Grayson.
They've only ever done fucking Dick Grayson, and they never even get to the point where she becomes Nightwing.
But yeah, because that was in the '60s. I don't know if they had Nightwing back in the '60s.
They did not.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
But
So
the anime-
clearly,
But I want to talk about this. I think that the DCU coming back and with so many people supporting it now, I think it's gonna really start bringing superhero movies like back, like to the same quality level they were at before,
Mhm.
where they like
Mhm.
really check their stuff. Because, like for Marvel, they've been just dominating the scene for the past couple of
So
years now,
long.
right?
Then
They
they
haven't needed to quality check.
and
Yeah,
then they
so
got like
I'm saying that now that they're gonna have competition, like the producers are gonna have to go like, okay, so we have to now like really up our game because we need to do better than the DCU.
Zach.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Marvels?
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
not like it, but thankfully that came out before the DCU was announced. So
Yeah, I have not seen a single person talk about this, but there's like a song sequence in it. There's like it becomes a musical. They go to a planet. They go to a planet and they find Captain Marvel's boyfriend. And Captain Marvel's boyfriend is from a planet where they sing all the time.
yeah. You know, Cole,
Nobody-
just before I hopped into the call, legitimately, the reason why I was going to be late is because I was watching the Marvels because I had to.
And literally nobody talks about it because nobody watched the show. And that's a
I-
shame because I really like MCU's Miss Marvel. I thought the show was fine. I think the actress really likes the Marvel, you know.
I think the actress for Miss Marvel is a good pick, but
Mhm.
like she's just been thrown into the most mediocre like writing.
like
that is
evil,
just kinda-
awful, like is he right behind me scripts.
Yeah.
He's right behind me, isn't he? I hope we get.
Where do you
less
learn
of
how to punch like
that.
that? Donkey Kong.
The Marvel producers start trying again,
Yeah,
just in general.
yeah.
Like I
hope
also
we
think
get-
an issue definitely they don't know who to pander to.
Mhm.
They don't know if they're like want to write for like because they have been really writing for just children.
Mhm.
When are they gonna start going back to writing for the comic fans?
I don't
think they should be writing for the comic.
I don't
fans,
think they
comic-
should. I think at this
I think
point,
They can't anymore. They've changed too much.
yeah, exactly.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it should go back to what it used to be, where they're writing for the casual audience, not just children, but for both adults and kids.
What was the first Marvel show I didn't watch? It was
Loki, probably.
No, I watched all Loki. I watched the last season. I was like I watched a lot of. I didn't finish She-Hulk, but then I still kept watching Marvel. It was freaking the one with Nick Fury. What was it? Secret Invasion. And like
Secret Invasion. I did not. I just watched that
that.
today.
And
I just finished it today. I didn't like it.
yeah, and it's like I don't know why I brought that. Why when I stopped watching it, but the TV shows, some of them are good, but the problem is like You're giving development to characters and shows that people do not watch. Like a lot
Yeah.
of them. Like I don't know.
I think people were excited for Secret Invasion. I know I was, but like the show just sucked. There's nothing else to it.
Yeah, Marvel's show hype really died down because it was Loki,
Yeah.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision. Those were all
Yeah.
pretty hyped, I think. And they
I
were
think
all
I
pretty
think I
good.
have Falcon and the Winter Soldier ranked as like a I think I put it in as like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought it
it's
was
pretty
decent.
good. I
You know
like
what you guys could do for
no,
video
I don't.
What?
ranking Marvel properties?
He's talking
You know,
about how he's doing that on his own.
yeah, I'm doing that right now.
Speaking
Oh,
of
is that what?
no, we're not. He is.
No, yeah.
Speaking of your own personal projects, actually, never mind.
Me?
No.
Ignore
No, you can continue.
I'll continue.
ignore what's flashing on screen.
But-
You don't even know because that's not happening right now.
What?
So
He's doing an editor's thing. Okay,
yeah,
can you like bring up a picture of I took at the movie theaters, and can you like shove like an ice pick like right through his like left frontal
Who?
lobe? And
mine. Who's
Can we
low?
have,
no, editor.
can we have your profile picture biting down someone's frontal lobe, please?
Oh wait, what? Okay, whose frontal lobe? Caleb in the picture at the
Caleb,
movie
sir.
theater.
Yes,
Zach,
whoever
I have a picture.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe if.
I don't want my face to be on the
Well,
internet.
you're not
All right,
looking.
then we're not. We if. Well, he might be in it. 'cause
Okay,
it
I'm
was
good.
at the
Here,
theater.
I'll send a picture of there. Just lobotomize that.
All right.
I can do that. Yeah. Let me think.
It's the zombie from Scooby Doo 2 Monster.
So I'm kind of going to a different topic right now.
Yeah.
So I was watching Nickelodeon. It was actually the day after we went to see Sonic 3. Sonic 2 was on, so I was like, might as well after that. And Mr. Beast has toy commercials on Nick. And the structure, he structures it like his YouTube video. The commercial starts and it's I in this commercial I'm showing you the next super cool toy, and it's so funny how he's talking like he's on YouTube, and it's like a toy
Nickelodeon
commercial,
chip.
and I just thought that was really funny. I don't yeah.
He's running out of things to do.
I
Yeah.
don't think he is. He is as long as they keep making Squid Game seasons, he'll have more to do.
As
I
long
hope
as they
that
keep making
I hope
Squid Game
just like
seasons
in
and
Squid Game
Wild.
season 2, I hope that when he does his Squid Game 2 video, I hope that the contestants like revolt and stage a revolution.
They
What
should.
games have you been playing, if any?
Jedi Survivor.
Is that the
And Marvel
MMORPG? Wait, is Marvel Survival is Jedi Survival the name of the MMO?
MMO.
You're thinking
there's
of
a Star
like
Wars
Knights of the Old Republic, I think.
Yeah.
Like the
Oh, I
one
am,
from
yeah,
like
yeah.
2008.
It's still running.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, you can't.
I-
I actually.
MMO,
Oh wait,
like,
I have something to say about that game. I cannot get into the servers. Every single name I put in was taken. I like there are not enough names. I don't know if anybody else. This is like a problem I had trying to play.
there
I had to
definitely
do.
are enough names. You
Okay,
just
but
aren't
it's all like
creating.
I had to do a bunch of random characters to play the game, and I don't like that as like my character's name. It wasn't even a
I
username.
like that.
It was character name. Which why the heck would you limit that? I'm trying to role play here as a Jedi, and you're breaking my immersion. Okay.
Oh, how dare they?
So Lucasfilm Game Studio, you better step it up.
You know, the ones who don't have to do anything for their game anymore because it's already like
Yeah, they do. Yeah. All right. Anyway, keep
earned their
going
CEO
about
enough
your game.
money to support.
That's the one about the ginger, right, Zach?
Yeah, about the ginger.
Oh,
So
so
you know, I think it's a really good game.
Hmm.
I think it's fun. It has a pretty high skill ceiling sometimes, because especially like the difficulty levels. I've been playing it on Grandmaster just because I felt
Like
like it.
chess.
Yeah, sure, like
Sure.
chess. Uh, but I think the game kind of feels like when you have that high attack, incoming damage, and all that, where you can basically die in one hit. It does feel sometimes like a Dark Souls game, like on the easier side, but not like one of the hardest things you ever played.
Mm.
You know?
I mean, I played a little bit of Jedi Survivors, and I played the entirety of the first game, and that's
You
how
don't
it
know
is,
about it.
especially when you're playing Grandmaster.
Mhm. I think I think overall the game's really fun. I enjoy it.
Mhm.
I couldn't play the game up until I had the man bun for Cal Kestis, you know. Uh, I can't go around being the Jedi of the galaxy without having a man bun.
That's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
pathetic. Are you gonna have some avocado toast with that man bun?
I actually did.
Hippie.
Yes.
But
What?
yeah,
Gonna pay for an $8 cappuccino, my guy?
did you when I said man bun, did you think of food? Like
No,
the food? Okay, I'm
that's not
just
a
making
food.
sure.
A man bun? That's not a
I'm just
food.
making sure because you started bringing up food.
Yeah,
Well, like you like
Are you
doing
are
like
you
I'm
hungry,
hippie,
calling you a
Colbert?
stereotypical
hippie.
hippie.
I'm calling you like a hippie because hippies have man buns and like so hippies eat avocado
Oh,
toast
Stereotyping
it
her?
just looked
and
cool. I
drink.
didn't even grab it until like recently,
They drink
honestly.
avocado. They eat avocado toast and like have Starbucks. No,
That sounds like you're stereotyping.
I am. Yeah. I am.
That's exactly what he's
Sort of
doing.
sounds like you're stereotypical.
That's rude,
Pushes
man.
glasses,
This is
strokes double chin, and
2024 or 2025.
just
Shut up.
Oh yeah. I do. I am probably close to finishing the game. I might be on the final
Probably.
boss. I have not done the boss yet because I'm too lazy. Uh,
not.
but I think overall, as like a package, it's probably one of the better games out there.
You played the first one?
Uh, I don't, I don't think it's the best game I've ever played, but I think it's definitely up there with some of the best games I've played.
Um,
Not number one, but somewhere in like the
yeah.
top 10.
I
What are y'all's number one games?
Oh, dude,
Oh,
Big question.
bigger
I
question.
haven't even
I
organized
guess
my top 10.
I'm ready for that. I'll go. Baldur's Gate 3, pretty. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate
massive.
3,
I
Raging
really
Bull,
like
Raging.
it. Yeah, that's mine.
Uh, I'll answer my current one. It may change after I finish Survivor and like finish up my thoughts on it, just to be sure. Um, overall, my favorite one of all time. Uh, shit, like. Wait, come back to me real quick. Caleb, you go.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sam and Max, The Devil's Playhouse remastered. I've been liking that one a lot, and Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Mm.
Hmm.
All right,
I
Tristan.
was
Wow, wow.
Uh,
if I
You
I
guys
think
giving caveman noises
so
as we're smiling.
I think my
recently.
my my two contesters, just because I've played both these games, and I enjoy both of them like very much. I did have to mod one of them because I played this one on my PC. Uh, the original Spider-Man game and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Did you mod Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild?
No, Spider-Man.
Oh,
What
okay.
can you mod in Spider-Man?
You can mod it.
Yeah.
What?
Tristan,
Yes, but
all
what-
I did was
what's
take off the
different?
speed cap on
Oh.
Spider-Man swinging.
Oh,
Can't
I
mod
see.
anything. Hey, did you see
Anyway.
the Marvel Rivals mod where it makes all the characters fat?
Nude? Yeah.
No, wait. What?
No, someone's made like nude
I
mods for
said
Marvel
I said
Rivals.
fat.
Someone made a nude mod for Jeff the Shark.
Yeah. Have you
Ugh.
seen the 19 inches of Venom?
I don't.
I-
I remember in the Discord for Marvel Rivals, like the official one, they warned players that they could get in trouble for like modding the game.
No, they highly advised against it because it might break the code. They
Oh.
didn't advise.
Yeah, they didn't even say
I saw
like, you
someone
couldn't
that
do it.
made Iron Man Vegeta.
I saw someone
Hmm.
that made Iron Fist into. They like stretched the Jeff the Shark model like over the Iron Fist like skeleton.
There's a really well-made All Might Hulk out there.
Mm.
But
Well,
I
I
think
am
the
here.
only reason I just want to say this about like my top one. I think the only reason why it might just be Breath of the Wild right now is because I did have to mod the Spider-Man game in order to have some fun with the swinging a bit more.
That's fair. I guess having a mod game does. I don't think that's a detriment to games.
I don't think it's like a huge detriment, but the speed cap was just kind of low.
the detriment from being number one. Actually, my
Yeah.
favorite game is Multiverses.
If I can get my hands on Spider-Man 2, I guess I'll figure out if that one's better. But I have not gotten my hands. Someone put Shadow the Hedgehog over Luna Snow?
Like, yeah. I need to wait. I couldn't
No.
because I really like Squirrel Girl, so I couldn't.
Wait, I'm sending
mod
this to
over
the
her.
Discord. I'm sending this to the Discord. Cole, put this on screen.
Loving the
Like-
Put it on
loving
screen.
the normal talk, like
put it
blah
on
blah blah.
screen.
They
Put
made
it on
Sonic
screen.
Rabbit
Wait,
and
that is
Luna Snow.
actually. We just said that. That's actually peak.
I love that. I never knew I needed this.
Yo, why is it
Did-
good? Why is it a good? It's not a terrible model.
Did they like replace like the ultimate music with like Open Your Heart?
Probably
They
not, but
I don't know, but like, oh my gosh,
You
wait, that was
definitely
hilarious.
modded it.
Like, so I can't remember who was talking about something, but then like suddenly I interrupted them, going like, "Is that Shadow over Luna Snow?"
yeah, I've been playing Marvel Rivals. I've been really enjoying it. I think
Mhm.
there is a problem I have, and it's Overwatch players who don't realize that you don't in this game you can have 5 damage dealers or whatever they call it, and you can still like win. And I really
Mhm.
like that. That's really fun.
You can
that I don't.
shorten your complaint to. My only issue is Overwatch players.
Yeah, that's
You don't need to add anything else. Overwatch players in general all are issues.
server.
I'm looking for any other. Oh, yep.
When-
Well, someone changed Luna Snow's ultimate song to "All Hail Shadow." Yep.
Like Hulk, Joe Swanson, Family Guy. Wait,
Bro.
why not?
Would he just be in a wheelchair? Like,
Yeah, and that's Bruce, and then when he when he turns into Hulk, it's Pickle Joe.
It's that. No. Pickle. No, it's Cucumber Joe Cole.
Cucumber Joe. Dang it.
and someone put
Cucumbers.
Samus with Iron. Okay, Samus over Iron Man. All right. I think I'm done here.
All right. Let me.
I'm gonna go because I got stuff to do,
All
especially
right.
the Marvel stuff.
I think this
So,
might be wrapping up now.
Here,
Thank
you
you for
guys
having
can
me
help
on the
me
podcast.
Amiibo.
I would love to be here again. If it's a topic that I associate with.
All right. See ya.
So thank you.
Yeah. Well, Next
Goodbye.
time,
Wait,
next time
good.
we'll talk about your most recent trip to the gynecologist. Okay, Zach.
Oh yeah, you got
And
it.
next
You got it.
time we will talk about how I don't know. I would
Okay.
like to invite. Oh, we gotta
Bravo.
invite someone. Keanu Reeves, please come on and talk about Sonic with us, please. All right, bye.
Haley
Yes,
Welch.
Alright.
We
number one
also
spot.